Well. What do we have here? What do we have here? It's from TFTC, one of our favorite Bitcoiners out there, Marty Bent. TFTC says Florida's CFO endorses a strategic Bitcoin reserve, urging state pensions to add Bitcoin as a hedge against market volatility. So I just want to read a couple different paragraphs from this. It's 2 pages long. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there are some important parts in this. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got a meeting in half an hour. All right. Well, okay. That's okay. Half an hour is okay. Thank God for this phone. Okay. So we got, this is from Jimmy Patronis. I can't see what that is. The CFO of Florida, state of Florida. Jimmy Patronis. To Chris Spencer, the executive director, Florida State Board Administrative. Okay, so this is what it says. I'm just going to read 2 paragraphs here. So it says, I'm writing to you today with some innovative spirit in mind. In a recent speech at the Bitcoin 2024 convention, President Donald Trump proposed the idea of a national stockpile of cryptocurrency, vowing to make the US the world's cryptocurrency leader. This comes as the Communist Party of China makes inroads every day into the crypto world to grab control over this emerging currency. Trump said he would establish a crypto presidential advisory council and create a national stockpile of Bitcoin using cryptocurrency the US government currently holds, mostly seized in law enforcement actions. I believe this forethought and innovative thinking from a successful businessman like President Trump must not be taken for granted. So then he says a few other things, but this is what I want to share from page 2. Bitcoin is often called digital gold, and it could help diversify the state's portfolio and provide a secure hedge against the volatility of other major asset classes. The State Board of Administration maintains a Florida Growth Fund that allows for more innovative and emerging investments, and a digital currency investment pilot program could be a perfect fit, offering potential benefits that we cannot afford to overlook. Then he talks about the 2 other states, Wisconsin and Michigan, have seen it wise to invest a small portion of their state pension funds into Bitcoin. So this week alone, it's Wednesday only today. And this week we've had the BRICS nations. Who was it? Argentina, the UAE, Ethiopia, Russia. Michigan was last week, I think. Or maybe it was Pennsylvania last week. Anyways. And now we have Florida's CFO talking about Bitcoin. I think people really underestimate how quickly this thing's going to move, because there's a lot of capital in these countries, in these states, in these pension funds. And when everybody wants 1 or 2% or 5% or 10% of Bitcoin, there's not going to be a whole lot left to buy. And if you can buy some, it's going to cost you a lot. So just think of where we are right now. Think about long-term where this is all going to, but where we are right now, these are all just kind of proposals and announcements, and the 1%, the 2% of a very, very small amount. But when this starts growing, there's only so much Bitcoin available. There's never been an asset like Bitcoin before with a truly fixed supply. And so it doesn't matter how much demand there is for Bitcoin. It doesn't matter how many countries are mining it, how many countries want to stockpile Bitcoin, how many states want to, how many state pension funds are adding it into their fund, how many retail investors. It doesn't matter how much demand there is. The supply is going to be fixed. So very, very, very simple economics can tell you what's going to happen to the price of Bitcoin.